Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man, wait till a few of you guys get up in here and give my opinion about this article that was on Boxing Scene. And I actually seen my man BFTB, Best Fight the Best Boxing. Shouts out to him. Go to his channel. Please subscribe to his channel. He did a live stream about it as well. Just want to give my, perspective on it. About what Eddie Hearn had to say about, it's hard finding guys that can, replicate Jarrell Miller, whatever word you want to use, replicate, duplicate. Of Jarrell Miller saying that, not Jarrell, but Anthony Joshua saying it's hard to find guys that big. All right. Then I also went on to read the comment from fans. Some fans think, hey, it doesn't matter anyways. He's going to get knocked out, meaning Jarrell Miller. Doesn't matter if Joshua has guys that can mimic him or duplicate his style in sparring, he's going to knock him out anyways. All right. Some fans, they think that, hey, man, this might be a problem. You can't find nobody that can, give you that same feel, that same style, that same look that Miller's going to present. It may be some problems for Joshua. Here's my opinion. I've been saying this since I've been on here. I've been saying it forever, but since I've been on YouTube, I've really been saying it. And to me, man, when it comes to sparring, yes, you want some guys that can give you that look that your opponent's going to get. If you're fighting a southpaw, yes, you want some southpaws in your camp. If you're fighting a guy that loves to use his jab, yes, you want some guys who are known to use their jab a lot, so on and so forth. But really, man, I think good work is just good work, no matter who you have in there. If you're fighting a guy at 6'8", who cares if you have some guys in your camp that are 6'2", 6'3"? Good work is good work. Now, some of you may say, what do you mean by that? Well, for example, right? Vladimir Klitschko and Emanuel Stewart used to always do this. No matter who Vladimir was fighting, Emanuel Stewart will always bring in just a slew of guys. It didn't matter short, tall, small, just a whole bunch of heavyweights, guys that were up and coming, guys who were hungry, guys who were not just coming to give you the sparring partner feel. Guys were coming there to work on their own thing as well, not just to go up in there and just duplicate or replicate or whatever, mimic whatever style you're going to be facing. Guys who are coming in there to get their own work off, guys who are confident, hungry, full of energy, those type of guys. I would rather have those guys in my camp than necessarily trying to find the exact fighters or fighter that can duplicate what Jarrell Miller does. Now, I do think there are a few guys in mind, but I'm not sure how available those guys are or if those guys are even willing to help him, like Adam Konowski. I know Adam and Jarrell are best friends. I'm not sure Adam would be trying to help out Anthony Joshua face Jarrell Miller. Derek Chisora is another guy you could possibly throw in there. All right, those are just two guys top of my head. So it's just like with Jarrell Miller, for example, right? I know he's bringing in Daniel Dubois in his camp to try to give him a the look of what Joshua gives him or is going to present to him, but they don't fight exactly the same, but it's a good kind of like a taller guy fights out of that style that Joshua uses. All right, not the same fighter, but just kind of give you the same look. So you're never going to find the exact same guys to duplicate the guy you're facing. I just think you should go in there and just get good work. Good work is good work, man. You know what I mean? And I know Joshua, I did see some pictures of some guys he had in his camp. There was a guy he was sitting on the outside the ring with. I seen a picture. I don't know who that guy is. But I know Joshua was known to have guys like Martin Bakoli-Alunga in his camp. I know he's had Ajit Kabayel in his camp a few times. You know what I mean? But I think guys should take the clips of guys, all shapes and sizes. Why? So you're ready for anything on fight night. Because you might go in there and a guy may present to you tendencies that he's done in all 25 fights before you or 30 fights before you, game that you've never seen in his previous fights. So you just want to be ready for anything, man. So bring southpaws in there, although you never know. Miller might switch to southpaw or some shit. Bring some of everybody in there and bring guys who are young, hungry, and ready to go get it. You can have some savvy older guys in there, veteran guys, but guys that have their own fights coming up, guys who wants to work on their own things as well, and is going to give you a run for your money in sparring. You know what I'm saying? For example, Derek Chisora, and a lot of fans, they always say, "No, Mr. Boxing, sparring isn't for that. It's not a real fight, Mr. Boxing." Well, you can say that, and yes, we know it's not a real fight. It's not official on your record. You're not going to have 8-ounce gloves on or 10-ounce gloves on. You're going to have 16-ounce, 18, big gloves on it. But every fighter doesn't use their sparring with that same criteria. Go look. Chisora's getting ready for that Dillian White rematch, and he had Brian Jennings in his camp, and they were in there banging. Go look at that clip. I got it on my page, man. Chisora versus Jennings. There was in there Kevin Rooney. It was somebody from Team Tyson. There's an interview, and they used to tell the guys that are coming in to spar Tyson, yeah, you're coming in to, and you guys can't see me, but yeah, you're coming in to, quote, spar him, but dude, be ready to fight. Yes, it's a sparring session, but you're going to be fighting him. It's going to be a fight. And I remember back in Mike's early days, they used to have him not wear headgear sometimes. I get knocked out in sparring. You dig what I'm saying? So everybody's not going there now. Conceived notion of, oh no, sparring's not really a fight. They're just in there working on things. Yeah, you're working on things, but you're still getting hit and they're throwing love taps because they're working on something. You dig what I'm saying? Guys in there trying to really go for it sometimes, man. So those are the type of guys I would want my guy in there sparring. Guys are gonna give you more than just a run for your money, man. Guys in there that's not coming to play the victim, you know what I mean? They're not coming in there for you to beat up on them or be a punching bag for your training camp. You dig what I'm saying? I want that, so it's always competitive when you sparring guys. And like I said, you don't necessarily need guys to fight exact same way as the guy that you're getting ready to fight. Yes, you want some guys in there that can do that, but you want to be ready for any and everything. Look at Deontay Wilder's camp. I've seen some guys in his camp right now. Craig Lewis fights nothing like Dominic Brazil. Nothing like him. Nothing. I've watched Craig Lewis since the amateur days, man, out of Detroit. He likes to box a little bit. He's not really slugging. He'll bring a fight to you, but he wants to move and box a little bit. Robert Alfonso is in Wilder's camp. He fights nothing like Dominic Brazil. You dig what I'm saying? So again, and I can use all types of examples, man, but but Eddie Hearn saying that he can't find nobody exactly to to replicate Jarrell Miller because of his size, his quickness, things that I was giving him props for, but a lot of fans are saying nope, he doesn't have any of that. And it's funny hearing Eddie say it. Now Eddie may just be trying to do his job as a promoter and just hype the fight up, but I believe the things that Eddie was saying, I believe Jarrell Miller does possess those things. And I've been saying them for years now. You know what I mean? He is a lot quicker than you think. You know what I mean? He does have a relentless body attack. Now on fight night, we're gonna see what happens on fight night. You get what I'm saying? But that's just my quick opinion on it, man. I'm driving around right now, so I can't see all you guys' comments, man. I appreciate those that did show up, but that's just my opinion on this whole, him not being able to find, or Eddie Hearn saying that, they having a hard time finding guys like Jarrell Miller. To me, shit, don't even worry about that, man. The same goes for Jarrell Miller. Don't worry about if you can't find guys that can duplicate Anthony Joshua. Just get guys in there who are hungry, who wants to make a name for themselves in your camp, and is coming to throw hands and, do what they have to do and work on what they got to work on as well. And you guys will be ready on fight night. Polish up what you're already good at. Polish that up, want to try to utilize, and go from there. You're not going to change who you are or anything. I'm not saying that the guy said this, but I'm just giving my input. You're not going to change who you are in a 2-month camp or whatever the fact. You know what I mean? So just my opinion on it, man. Curious to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section about it. I will be doing some upcoming videos. I know Jermaine Franklin will be, and like I was saying, though, I'm gonna end this real quick, but like I was saying, I'm gonna do some more videos upcoming here. I know man, Jermaine Franklin, I've been following him since he was 5-0. He is 17-0 now, but he will be on the Clarissa Shields, Christina Hammer undercard. And also you have, he's the heavyweight. He'll be taking on Rydell Booker. Yes, that Rydell Booker that lost to James Toney about, man, that was damn near 20 years ago, man. But he did some time in prison, so he's out. He's had a couple of stay busy type of get back in the rhythm fights. I believe he did fight Jamal Woods, which is a notable journeyman that pretty much everybody's been in there with. He's a tough guy, you know what I mean? And also in that card, heavyweight Swedish prospect. Well, he's getting past that prospect stage here in a few. Is Otto Wallen. He'll be taking on Nick Kisner. I will be doing videos on Jermaine Franklin versus Rydell Booker. I'll be again, and then also Otto Wallen versus Nick Kisner. I've seen Kisner fight before. Seen him fight cruiserweight. Had a few heavyweight fights, but I'll be doing more videos on that. They will be on the Clarissa Shields Hammer undercard April 13th on Showtime. All right, so until next time, man. Y'all.